Have you ever had the experience of investing a great deal of time and energy into a project and then finding out later on that it was a waste of your time? We have lived in church-owned parsonages 2 times, and when we were going to leave one of those parsonages, I wanted to leave the house in good condition. It was a 4-bedroom house, so I decided to paint every room, which took a few weeks and a lot of time. Well, they decided that they were going to replace the siding and the windows and needed to repaint anyway, so that painting I did was a waste. Well, that's not really significant compared to finding out when I faced Jesus that my works were wasted and don't get rewarded. Welcome to Truth Talk with Ed Skipper, published every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're taking one last look at this important passage about the judgment seat of Christ in 1 Corinthians chapter 3. Listen to verses 13 through 15, talking about pastors and church planters specifically. His work will be shown for what it is, because the day will bring it to light. It will be revealed with fire, and the fire will test the quality of each man's work. If what he has built survives, he will receive his reward. If it is burned up, he will suffer loss. He himself will be saved, but only as one escaping through the flames. That idea of being saved, but escaping through the flames of our works burning up, remind me of something that happened about 3 years ago to me. It was a Wednesday morning, and I was going to an optional meeting in Sweet Home, which is a little less than a half an hour from where I live in Lebanon. And it began to snow that morning, and the snow began to accumulate. So I said to myself, well, if I see an accident along the way, I will turn around and go home. Well, I did see an accident. Unfortunately, I was in it. As I was driving along, a person going the opposite direction was stopped at a red light, and when it turned green, they accelerated and began to slide, and I saw them coming for me. There was nothing I could do about it, and boom, they hit me. Now, the good news is there were no serious injuries in that accident. The bad news is my car, which I loved, a 2006 Kia Spectra, was totaled. And that's a picture of what I don't want to have happen when I face the judgment seat of Christ. I do want to have this happen. I'm saved, and I believe that will happen, but I don't want my works to be burned up. Now, I have had the opportunity to speak into the lives of some new pastors in recent years. And advice that I have given is this: don't let the pressures of ministry and the time demands of ministry replace time with the Lord in worship, prayer, and in the Word, because it's Jesus-centered works that will be rewarded. And so as we develop intimacy with Jesus, out of that intimacy flows works that are Jesus-centered that get rewarded one day. And so for you, until next time, may you develop intimacy with Jesus, and out of that intimacy may works flow so that one day those works will be rewarded by Jesus Christ.